and welcome back to yet another review, and to a different sort of review. Today we're going to be taking a look at two Cars Ornaments released by Hallmark for 2022. This year, Hallmark released a mini Cars-themed Christmas tree set, and released a few different ornaments to go alongside it. They had these two ornaments, and then a set of ornaments that are little flat, like half circles with images of some of the Cars characters on them. I picked up all of the contents for the Cars mini tree the other day, yesterday I think it was, because they were selling everything for half off. These both, I believe, retail for $10, but again, I got everything half off, so these were both $5. I picked up a mini tree, the Piston Cup themed tree topper and tree skirt, and the other ornaments, which again are just flat images of the Cars characters. I will be covering all those items in a video tomorrow, where I'll be putting all of them up on the tree, but today I thought it would be nice to take a look at these two ornaments separately, since they are more professional, molded, sculpted ornaments. On the left, we of course have Little Lightning McQueen, and then here we have Little Mater, which is a sick rap name. As you can see, these are going to be pretty small. I'm not quite sure if you could tell the scale, but I saw these hanging up on display in the store, and man, they are absolutely tiny. If you're aware of the size of a regular Hallmark ornament box, it is a fraction of that size. Now, they actually didn't have any left in the store, so we asked if we could take the display models. I believe he gave me separate ones because they had the boxes. I don't think I ended up purchasing the ones they have out on display. I think he just gave me pre-packaged ones that they had in the back. But you could hear them rattling around in there. So if there's no like tissue paper to hold these guys in, then I guess maybe he did give me the display models. I don't think that's what happened though, because again, they had more of these in the back. You can see Hallmark keepsake there. We got a little picture of Mcqueen. This year, the Hallmark ornaments all use like really bad looking CGI renders of their items on the boxes, and yeah, it looks very much like a CG render. Mcqueen, you can see, is quite detailed, but Mater certainly isn't. I don't know, something looks very off about him. But the Mcqueen does look pretty accurate. You can see 2022 on the top, because that is this year. We've got a description on the back, which is not a character or item specific one. A keepsake is much more than an ornament. It's a little work of art that tells a great big story. From people and things you love to memories of the past, capturing today's important moments. A keepsake celebrates a story of you. Wow, the story of me contains a little lightning. Which I guess is true, because several years ago in Cars Adventures, I introduced Steve Herschel, who's a recurring character who will refer to Lightning McQueen as Little Lightning for no reason. I just thought it would be funny if he called him that. And, now Hallmark made an ornament with that exact name, so I guess it is part of the story of me. Anyway, we'll open up Mcqueen first. And, oh, there is a bit of tissue paper in there. Okay. And where is Little Lightning McQueen? I'm sure this description's on the back of all the ornaments. That's why I sort of just droned through it. Ah! Oh, it's so tiny. That's great. Look at that. He looks so tiny, and he also looks so fed up with his life. Why is this the face they chose for him? That is exceptional. Thank you, Hallmark. I love that very, very much. And then we'll pull out Mater. He's got some tissue paper there as well. And then we have Little Mater. And there is Little Mater. Very interesting design they went with for him. I thought for sure the hook would be on his tow hook, which is why it was like winded around him. It isn't. You'll notice that these two actually aren't in scale with each other, which was a very interesting design choice. Mcqueen is quite a bit bigger than Mater, but man, both of these are absolutely tiny, and they're adorable. I think I'd be afraid to put these on my regular tree. I think I'd honestly be afraid of losing them because they're so tiny, but they are really, really cute. Mcqueen, honestly, is really well detailed. We've got the full Rusty's logo there. His headlights look like they're on sort of a weird angle. Maybe they're a bit too low down, but I also noticed that on the box. I don't know. The headlights should probably be a bit higher up than that. It also sort of looks like they've been flipped or something. Got the 95 underneath them. This, of course, is using the Cars 3 Mcqueen design, if you didn't already notice that. I guess they didn't have enough space, or I guess they just couldn't, like, legibly print the rest of the secondary sponsors on Mcqueen, so it just says Piston Cup there. Impressively, though, it has a detail that a lot of Mattel diecasts are missing. The yellow outline, the yellow trim on the wheels there. Fully printed Lightyear logos there. Got the 95. We even have a little Mcqueen signature up there. So interesting that they didn't include the other secondary sponsors, but they did include the Mcqueen signature. I guess they sort of picked and chose what designs could and couldn't fit on this little ornament. Speaking of things that don't really fit, I don't know what happened with the lightning bolt there. It just doesn't cover the full space that it should or that it could. You definitely could have made it longer, but I guess they didn't want to do that because it would like distort it if you had to stretch it out. I don't know, but it does leave the lightning bolt design looking a bit odd. I have no need to be critical on these little ornaments, you know. They get the job across. This is definitely lightning, and I'm impressed with the amount of detail that they packed in on him. And it is very accurate to the paint job that they're representing. As you can see, you have the lightning bolt turning into flames, which is a very notable part of the Cars 3 Mcqueen design. They even have a little base, which is really cute, and as you can see, it says 2022 Disney Pixar, if my camera would be nice enough to focus. You can see a bit of base detailing for lightning. I love the fact that you could even see the axles connected to the moving wheels. The axles are at an angle to compensate for the fact that his wheels are at sort of an angle, sort of a swerving angle, very in character for Mcqueen. It's a very Cars 1 Mcqueen expression on a Cars 3 mold, but still I think it works very well. Honestly, a little disappointed by the Mater, who doesn't have the full detail you would hope for from a Mater. It's a very basic representation of Mater. It's kind of shiny though, which is interesting. It's almost like a golden brown shade. I do like the concept of having the tow hook wrap around, but again, I kind of wish the actual hook was attached to it. I know then it wouldn't be in the center, but still it would be kind of cool. I feel like it's kind of a wasted potential there, having the tow hook whipping around, and it does kind of add to this Mater looking a little odd. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the multicolored wheels. Actually, it seems like his front wheels are yellow, which is odd. Of course, Mater's supposed to have one back wheel yellow and one blue, but it seems like they give him 2 yellow front wheels and 2 brown back wheels. Yeah, he is sorely missing detail. He doesn't even have a license plate back here, although he does have a spot to put it. We don't have the hazard stripes. We don't have any of the blue rust detailing. We don't even have the Tow Mater towing and salvage writing. Maybe they thought it was too small to put on Mater, but they put some very small details on Mcqueen, so I don't know what happened there. These two honestly have very different art styles. Again, they're different sizes. I wouldn't be surprised if they were designed by 2 different people. You can see the back of all of these say artist crafted. So I assume 2 different people designed these. One person did a bit of a more movie accurate Mcqueen design, and the other person did a bit of a more basic cartoony Mater, but I think they both do work. And for the scale, the Mcqueen is very impressive, and the Mater is very cute and fun. And they both get across the fact that, yes, this is in fact a Lil Lightning and a Lil Mater. And honestly, I really quite like them. I just wish they'd made more than just these 2 instead of the rest of the ornaments they made just being flat images of the other Cars characters. I would love to have gotten a whole set of little Cars characters, even if not all of them were the most accurate or not all of them were in scale with each other. It still would have been really, really cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and tune in again tomorrow where I'll be opening up the rest of the ornaments in a video where I put them on the little mini tree that I bought. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.